So far in this video series, I've explained the basic approach that you should be taking to your Pinterest marketing, how you're going to go about providing value on a regular basis and growing your audience. But if you want to step up your game, you should look at using some of the advanced tools that Pinterest offers. Compared to other social media sites, the amount of tools and support that Pinterest offers specifically for business and marketers is really quite staggering. So it's crucial that you start taking full advantage of this, and I'm going to explain how to do that in these next two videos. To get started with your business account, you need to visit this site, business.pinterest.com. Now, if you don't already have a Pinterest account, then you can just click Join as a Business and get set up with your own business account. If you do already have a Pinterest account, then thankfully there is the option to Convert Now, which lets you change your current account into a business account. Now, this is completely free and takes a matter of seconds, so it's worth doing. Just click here where it says Convert Now. It opens up this pop-up window, and you just simply enter your business name. You select a business type from this drop-down, and then you put in your website, and then you agree to their business terms and privacy policy, and then click on Convert. So let me just pause the video while I do that. Okay, that's done, and then all I had to do is click here on Convert. And there we go, takes you through to this page. And now that's done, you can install a Pin It button easier to your page. You can get a Follow Me button to add to your website too, and you can set up your analytics. Now, using analytics is an incredibly good idea because it will allow you to see which of your articles and images are being shared on Pinterest and being interacted with. And this is a hugely useful tool for assessing which of your content is performing the best, and that helps you to refine your approach. Maybe your memes are getting the most shares. Maybe shorter articles perform better. Looking at these metrics lets you know. This is a very powerful feature that a lot of other social sites just can't come close to. What you do is you click here on the button that says Get Website Analytics, and then you copy and paste this bit of code here into the head section of your website's index page. And that's really all there is to it. We discussed the use of rich article pins in an earlier video, but in fact there are actually 6 types of rich pins. These include app, movie, recipe, article, product, and place. That means you can provide additional information about your pin and set up your site so that when someone shares your pin, the additional information will be there automatically. Go to this link, developers.pinterest.com/docs/rich-pins/overview/, and it's important that you have this last /, otherwise you won't get to this site. And come to this page and apply for rich pins via the validator. From there, you simply need to add some meta information to your website so that Pinterest can see what type of content you've shared. Just a side note, if you want to prevent your pages from showing as rich pins, you simply add the following line to the head section of your HTML. You go left arrow, meta name equals quote Pinterest-rich-pin, close quotes, content equals quote false, close quotes, / right arrow. There's also some code you can use to prevent your content from appearing as pins at all. Now, this, however, is not particularly useful for a marketer. For marketers, one of the most interesting types of pin other than the rich article pin is the product pin. A product pin essentially enables you to show the availability for an item and to show the pricing in real time. If you don't have the buy button on your pin, this is the next best thing for making it easy for people to buy your products and to learn more about them. Again, you need meta content, and this time it's the markup here that you can see on the screen. Pinterest has some useful utilities for influencer marketing, thanks to its own Pinterest email feature, which was introduced in May 2013. This tool allows you to send your contacts on Pinterest a personalized message that might recommend a specific pin, or which can be used to open up a dialogue. What makes this useful is that it means you can now get in touch with other users that are performing well on the site. In turn, this means you can invite them to work together, or you could suggest particular partnerships. This can be beneficial for both brands, and if you gradually approach more and more highly influential users, you can progress up the ladder to increase your reach. You can also use this to turn prospects into buyers. Send someone who is engaging with your content a pin that you think they'll like, or that you think will solve an issue that they're having, and it could turn into a sale for you, or at least a new subscriber or follower. If you want to go one step further with your website Pinterest integration, then you should look into adding widgets. You can get widgets for both your Pinterest page and for your board specifically. And these can be added to the sidebar of your website, which will make your profile much more tempting for people to follow. Not only will your visitors be able to see that you're on Pinterest, but this way they'll also be able to see the type of content you're sharing and the type of value that you're offering. This is also a great way to ensure that your website stays looking active if you're busy and you don't have the time to add new blog posts. As I mentioned previously, Pinterest is the perfect platform for launching a competition. The visual nature of Pinterest creates a fun opportunity for people to send in their ideas for, interior design or novel uses for your products. Likewise, you can run contests where you award the most inspiring boards on the platform that solve a particular problem that you post. Either way, this is a great way to get more people engaging with your brand, which in turn can also lead to more of your pins getting shared throughout social networks. When running contests though, make sure that you adhere to the guidelines that Pinterest sets out for brands. And you can find these here, business.pinterest.com/en/brand-guidelines. And we'll continue this video in part 2.